So this came about because of my son goes to the Eastern Heights, and I learned that he was doing a medieval history unit, and he asked me to volunteer to put on a show for his class, and went from being just his class to being the whole fourth grade. So we could show the kids what medieval knights would fight like, and like our armor, and give them a little demonstration and let them see some of our gear that we would use.
So the sport that we do is called Buhurt, often called just armored combat. It's relatively new in the United States, probably started really picking up steam in the last decade or so. Over in Europe, they've been doing our sport, the sport of Buhurt, for many decades. But then honestly, just over the last couple years, it's had a huge boom because of social media, viral moments online. There's some other small promotions that kind of do medieval cage fighting, like the UFC, but in armor. That's got a lot of people interested, so they go to the website and they have what we call the Night Finder. So you can enter your zip code, it'll tell you the closest club to you. And then additionally, as the sport gets a little bit bigger and smaller local teams, so whatever part of the country they're in, have enough people to start going to Ren fairs, Comic-Cons, school events. It's just kind of blowing up and getting bigger and bigger and bigger the more the word gets out. I think at the end of the day, we all just wanted to play stick swords with our friends in the woods. And now we can do it. You can go to your local club and you can go to do karate if you want to, you can do boxing if you want to, or you can go do armored combat, with armor and swords. Ohio, surprisingly, is a pretty big hotbed of Buhurt. So we have multiple groups in Cleveland, multiple groups in Cincinnati, a group in Columbus. Our particular club is the bigger one in the area, but there are also some smaller ones as well. So yeah, right now our club, we have anywhere from 12 to 24 person practices twice a week. So if you wanted to come in and get some exercise doing sword fighting instead of the treadmill, you can come and do that with us, yeah. So Buhurt is a funny name, but it's spelled B-U-H-U-R-T, pronounced boo like scare and hurt like ow, so Buhurt. But honestly, if you just Google armored combat, it would come up. If you want to find us specifically, if you want to find Buhurt in Northeast Ohio, it's Rust Belt Armored Combat. Hit us with a Google search, rustbeltarmoredcombat.com, Rust Belt Armored Combat on all socials. But Google's, you plug it in, you'll find us. We'll be there.
We showed them some what a duels would look like with longsword and sword and shield, just different types of fights that would take place with our training weapons, and we got to show them what they got to pick up our armor and see the helmets and give us some wax in the shields, and they got to see a little bit of what it would take to put on a fight. So most of our gear comes from Europe. A lot of it, let's get it from Poland. There's smiths over in Poland, Ukraine, over in that area. It typically comes from there. We send them a list of our measurements. It's made to fit us personally. Our armor can range between 80 to 100 pounds, depending on if it's all steel or titanium, mixed with steel.
Titanium armor is about 40% lighter than steel.
Yep.
So there's people who we do not only just steel armor, they do a hybrid of steel and titanium to cut on some of the weight to try to make it a little bit easier on them over time.
Yeah, and like Zach said, all the armor is custom to fit. So if you were gonna decide, hey, I'm gonna go all in on Buhurt Armored Combat, I want my own suit of armor, you would message one of the most respected smiths. There's a list of them, of trusted, respected smiths in our community. Most of them are from Europe. You would send them your measurements, and there's like over 30 some odd measurements that you have to take because it's that specific to you. Usually takes anywhere from 6 months to a year to make. And then yeah, they ship it to your house, and hopefully when it gets there, everything fits you to size. You might have to make some alterations here and there. But little Zach's right, it could be titanium, which is a lot lighter. The difference between titanium and steel, though, is where you save on weight, it makes you a little bit faster, but when you get hit with swords, it hurts a lot more. It's not as protective, so it's a little bit of a trade-off. There's a youth program for our sport in Europe that they've been playtesting for the last couple of years. It's been really successful. In 2026, the league that we participate in is going to launch the blueprint for the youth armored combat for the United States.